In this video, I am going to edit your photos in whatever it looks nice. At the end of this video, I will share other rules for submitting to this series. Let's dive into it. A few days ago, I was scrolling on YouTube feed and I faced with this contest. I decided to submit to this and also create a new playlist for editing my subscribers' photos. Let's run Photoshop and start cooking. The idea for this image is the subject was surrounded by glowy planets in a galaxy area. These are the files for this editing. The first, I change the ratio of image to 3:4 because it is the rule of the contest. By using pen tool and selecting around the rocks, make it mask, and for adjusting the ground, I use from perspective. After adding the background and using an exposure adjustment layer for make it dark and applying day to night color lookup adjustment layer effect, it's changed to the night mood. Using level and curve adjustment layer for make it dark, the contrast and highlights of background. I add this galaxy sky and by using blend depth, I blend it with the background. It is time for color matching the subject with environment. By using part selection tool, I duplicated all of these planets and add all of them to the original project and adjusting their scale and removing their shadows. By using exposure adjustment layer, I make the sun bright and creating a solid color adjustment layer, changing its blending mode to the linear dash add and decreasing the flow up to the 8 or 9. I had glow to that. Also, I had outer glow from blending mode of the sun layer. It's time for highlights. Create a new hue and saturation adjustment layer, mask it to the subject. Check the colorize button and find the color which have matched with the light source. If you want to know from 0 up to hundreds of adding highlights on Photoshop, you can check the link in description below. Create a new exposure adjustment layer, make it brighter and then copy the highlight mask to this layer. It is time for adding exposure adjustment layer highlights and shadows to every one of the planets. Let's check it. For this blue planet, I used the previous tricks for adding glow and adding highlights. If you want to know the advanced way of adding highlights and glow, check the links in description below. For separating the subject from background, I add this fog to the background. Also, by adding highlights to other planets and ground and applying a camera raw filter to the image, I think this is ready now. It was this video's tutorial. Hope you enjoyed. Now it is time for editing your photos rules. At the first, if you want to edit your photos, make sure to send it at glphotoediting@gmail.com. You need to take care about these rules. The first one, your photo doesn't be a selfie. Second one, at least it must be 1 megabyte. And the third one, I will select top 3 for editing every week. If you like these types of videos, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive notified from every new single video. See you soon on my next video.